Well, what happened now?
So search the entire.
Okay, I'm still not finding it.
Oh, find in user context. Change that to.
Ah,
Yeah.
good job. Very common mistake a lot of people make, and then like they start getting headache. One common small thing that you just need to focus on, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how you do it. So that's I just wanted to show you very quickly how the searching works. Okay.
Very good. Thanks.
Installation is still happening. This thing takes time, so that's why I just wanted to jump into other places. But again, I mean, to be honest, after this, Active Directory is nothing after this. It's the same process everywhere in the world if they have Active Directory. And if you know these things, then your job is almost 40% done because you already know about Active Directory now, okay?
Okay, yeah.
So we install that tool. You see that when it's finished, it's going to say what? Installation succeeded. We're going to close it. And now what do? You're going to have to still install the tool, right?
Hmm.
We're going to go back and run it. And now you see it's coming up, right?
Yep.
And we're going to click next, next. And here, what account will it require to do this kind of job? Does a normal user account works or admin account?
Admin.
Admin account. Good job. Because any power tools, you need the admin rights, right?
Okay.
Oops, error occurred. What is the problem over here?
Domain name. Okay, so you have to put in a domain name for a user account, isn't it? Yeah.
Perfect. What's the format here? We're gonna do what? DC?
DC7OC slash.
I think it's hold on. 1A, right? 001A, right?
Okay.
So 1A slash and then help desk. That's it, right?
Yep.
The password is incorrect. So check the details. What are we doing? What mistake are we doing right now?
So I see the slash and it says C help desk. So.
Oh, good job. Password is still incorrect. Okay.
The
DC 700.
The account name, is that still?
Account name is still correct. Help desk, right? Help desk, right?
Okay. 1A.
So maybe a password is having an issue. Ooh. DC 7001 1A. Okay, why is this not working? Let's type it again. 701A slash help desk. Did we have help desk account, right? We had help desk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay. Why is this not working?
Don't you need 2 slashes in the beginning?
No, this is putting a domain niche. This is right here. This is correct. There's no problem with that basically. Let's try, because I don't want to change the help desk account password here. Let's try something else. Admin, right? Admin 1. Admin 1. Let me try a different password. This account will not work until I change what?
His policy, or it's his
Domain admin, right? Domain admins, right? Oh, crap. Domain admins. It will not work because I got to give it rights, right? So why is this not taking? Why am I doing a mistake? Right? Am I sleeping or something? No, we're doing some kind of mistake in here, which is not allowing us. Why is this not working? Ooh, DC 7001 DC7001A. Are we missing that 0 in there? Ah, look at that. Now remember when we were creating our Active Directory, this is why I said you got that. Remember in my training, I was like, make sure you remember this part right there. Remember when we were creating Active Directory?
Yeah.
So this becomes a very important piece because even though your domain is saying this, but this is just kind of like the text out there. But if you go to properties, look at this right here.
Yeah, it's a 0, yeah.
The prefix is very important when you do job like that. This could have been a problem for you right now, but somebody would have, you know, people don't make it this complicated. Why? Because we have so many labs. People will use what? Headquarter like HQ or corporate C something, right? They make it very simple for people to do this kind of job, right?
Yeah.
So even if I come back here now, if I put help desk, it should work now. I'm gonna take this piece and put it on YouTube. Just gonna like, guys, don't get stuck here. Oh, the password is your password. So now it should work, right? There you go. We went through, right? I'm gonna install that now. But to find out that again, where do you go? Right click here, go to properties, and confirm it here, right?
Okay.
So then you'll be good to go because most of the application that you're going to be working in the company now has to do with Active Directory as an admin. The things that you're going to learn to advance your skills now that in our next Saturday and Sunday all has to do with Active Directory, and you got to come through this kind of process for every application that you're going to be using in the network. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a common thing that we all know about it, how we connect things right now. So once we're done with that, then what will happen is that this application will start installing right now. We'll have to just wait for it. This is a little intensive application on the machine. So this may have to take a little time, and maybe I can just do account. There you go. So that is the machine application that we're looking for, okay? So if I click on it, then that's how it's gonna open up. And now there is some setup requirement for this to start working, and it will automatically pick your domain controller in your system. So it tells you, is that your primary domain controller? You're gonna say yes, right? We already know that. Now you can even make this a little cool. And the way I designed this for my clients and whoever I worked with, I made it so then their help desk gets an email now. When somebody gets locked out, this is called proactive troubleshooting. You're sitting there, you have 1,000 people in your company. I mean, how many people can you do this kind of normal troubleshooting? What if you get an email now? Somebody got locked out. You already know who's calling you. Stacy's calling you in the next 5 minutes. You already know that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So wouldn't that be cool that you're now already prepared for the issue? You may have even resolved it before even she call you, or even she call you. Would you unlock her account, by the way, without she calling you?
No.
Yes, because you won't do that. That's just a security thing. What if somebody's trying to hack her account?
Yeah.
Right? So you would want to wait on her to call.